Now, I'm not even supposed to even be making a video, but I know this is going to be an issue going forward. Now, all y'all hit me up saying, bro, what if 2K gets rid of Pro Play and RNG? What are your thoughts on 26? Listen, I'm going to make a wish list on 26. But even if they get rid of Pro Play and RNG, y'all, which is unlikely in my opinion, but if it happens, I need to see some gameplay. I mean, it's straight up, bro. I need some gameplay. But what I'm about to explain to y'all today, and we're skipping the intro, you know what I'm saying? You already know the vibes. Glove Motion all 2025. I appreciate all for the love support. This guy by the name of Big Herm, right? He's the definition, and I now see why it's called bum wreck. This guy by the name of Big Herm, he is a wreck bum. Okay, not even a wreck warrior. He's a wreck bum. Okay, and I'm going to explain that today in this video. It was absolutely sad to be a part of this experience. I want to give a shout out to the PG and the center. They tried to, PG was actually balling. I'm not going to show the full game. There's no point. I just want to show y'all key parts to why this cannot continue going forward in the 2K community, because this happens way too many times. And I hate when some of y'all be going in the game chat saying, man, I see, this is why I hate playing with randoms. If I had a team, blah, 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 this and that. I want y'all to pay attention, right? So make sure you pay attention to the so-called shooting guard, Big Herm, who, by the way, he's a point guard, but they have him at the 2. Just like how they have my slasher at the 4 when he's a small forward. You see what I'm saying? But there's no excuses, bro. Let's get to it. I want y'all to pay attention, though, because this is going to be a problem in the next 2K, okay? And like I said, you already know my situation on it, but let's get to the video, bro. So, mind you, and the reason why I'm showing this is because, like I told you, this guy's a point guard. He kept telling me he's not a shooting guard, but you're a point guard. So, I mean, you still have a build. You're a guard. So, to me, when you are a guard, y'all, there's no excuse to why you can't make a difference or an impact in the game. First of all, your build's a two-way catch and shoot ace, right? Grown man, by the way. And it goes back to my take when I said, bro, old heads. Y'all, I knew y'all gonna hate that video. I knew y'all didn't like the video. Y'all did not like, because y'all looking at it like, man, J-Man calling out or attacking the whole community. But bro, look at this, okay? Now this guy averaged 7 points and 2 assists as a point guard, 99 overall, right? On bronze. He ain't playing no defense, okay? With J-Man, he guarding the guy that averaged 24, okay? He a two-way player, and he bigger than the matchup. But let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. I want y'all to see how this play out, bro. I'm gonna freeze it here. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I froze it here, let me explain this. When it comes to random rec, you got a PG, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and a center. The way I look at it, the PG is supposed to be top of the key, right? Shooting guard near the hash. If y'all are paying attention, the so-called Big Herm dude, he's at the corner, right? Now, I want y'all to see how this plays out, because I'm on my slasher. Now, my slasher got a 99 driving dunk and a 90-something like layup or something like that. So I'm trying to get my slasher to the corner, because in this game, when they put your player out of position, or a finishing build, you going to space the floor. So even though we got a 78-3, I'm like, okay, he already got the corner. Okay, bet. I'm gonna go to the other corner. Now watch how this work out. Now I've already told you how look at the space when it comes to playing with randoms. If you're playing with a team, obviously you can have different lineups, but y'all got chemistry. When it comes to random rec, bro, you gotta be in position to space the floor in order to make certain plays, right? So as soon as I seen the shooting guard in the left corner, I took my slash to the right corner, right? So look, wide open, okay? Now, for some reason, the shooting guard didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that my slasher could score, just like that. And I'm going to prove that to y'all, okay? Like I said, I'm not showing every single play. I'm not doing all of that. I want y'all to focus on the shooting guard, because he is the sole reason why this game was an L. You see what I'm saying? And it shouldn't have been. So right here, I think the small forward got a steal. And my slasher got a 99 dunk. So we going up with that. Yes. We're going up with that. Like, bro, and here's reason why y'all gonna be with J-Man, why you doing, bro, this is what you gotta understand. If you have been on my live streams, if you have seen my streams, I rarely get opportunities to finish with my slasher on this build when it comes to random rep because there's no spacing. So of course, if somebody gets a steal and my slasher's gone, yeah, we're finishing. We're gonna be aggressive, right? But I'm just showing y'all how things are going. It's 2-8, by the way. You know what I'm saying? 99 drive and dunk. Of course I'm going up. What are we talking about? My slasher, yeah, he gonna finish that. Okay, let's continue. Now, if y'all see right here on the screen, why I froze it again is because notice how the shooting guard, or you could argue the second PG on the team, he is running far away from the ball. Okay, because he's already starting to show signs of because he's not getting the ball like that, or he's not a part of what's going on. Yet you run away from opportunities of being able to help the team. So look, the PG, he get the ball. Remember what I told you about the shooting guard, bro? Remember what I told you about him? So now look at this. He wanted the ball so bad. He gonna cut. Obviously, it's not there, right? So look, center. I don't know why he didn't shoot that. Um, just bad possession, right? But my thing is, the reason why I showed that possession is if you want the ball so much, why are you doing the simple things to where you're gonna run around, cut, and then just run out, cut? Like, bro, some of y'all be acting like you got a bag on the game. Like your build is a star. Like, and this is why I be saying, like, bro, some of y'all just need to stay in my career. Because you just want to come out here and score. And that's why this dude's a wreck bum. He thinks all he gotta do is just come out here, cherry pick and score. It don't work like that. And you a grown ass man. Stupid. You see what I'm saying? Now let me continue, bro. Now the reasons why. Now let me explain this because I know you're gonna say, like, bro, that sound crazy. It don't sound crazy because if you want the ball so much, and when you get the ball, you get an opportunity to get the ball, make it worth your time. Of yeah, that's why I wanted the ball. You see what I'm saying? But this is why I gave a shout out to the center and the PG. The center is similar to me, not play style wise, because obviously, like my center could shoot and attack the rim. Even though this center was shooting the ball, he wasn't the greatest shooter, but he did try. But notice who's the first one down the court? The shooting guard. The center, like, nah, I'm not giving the shooting guard the ball because he's not doing nothing to help us. And that's the same mindset that I have. Why do you deserve the basketball when all you doing is cherry picking? You're not trying to help nothing with the team. You're not trying to play your role. All you trying to do is be the first one down the court to cherry pick. And it seems like I'm not rewarding that. That's why I respect how the center play and I respect the PG as well. Because you don't deserve to get the ball when all you're doing is cherry picking. And you a two-way. You know what I'm saying? And you a two-way. We're winning the game, by the way, too. So keep that in mind. I want you to pay attention. So now, y'all, and it begins. Watch this. Look at what he does. He flopping like dog, you average 7 points. You on bronze. And we can see why. You play no D, and all you do is cherry pick. And you flopping because you're not getting the ball on the fast break. But what are you doing to deserve the ball? When we get on offense, you sit in the corner and the PG alone at the top of the key, ain't nobody at the hash, right? But I want y'all to pay attention because this is the stuff that pisses me off low key. And when I go in the game chat, I become the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? It just frustrates me. So look, but now y'all look at the hash. Remember what I told y'all? PG shooting guard, PG top of the key, shooting guard supposed to be hash, in my opinion. Look where the shooting guard at. But he the same one flopping, he not getting the ball, blah, 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 this and that. You know what I'm saying? He not even near the ball. He supposed to be the secondary ball handler on this thing because, PG's a PG. The shooting guard is a PG too. But you're not even near the ball. You see what I'm saying? And as a point guard, I get fed up. I'll be like, bro, why are you at the corner and you mad you're not even getting the ball? Why are you sitting at the corner and you're supposed to be the secondary ball handler on the team? So look at this. Center trying to space for he not gonna make the shot. But I can't be mad because the center at least trying to space the floor, right? Be mad at the PG for taking this shot because, bro, if you are just gonna sit corner as the secondary ball handler, not even try to help, be that, shooting guard or play that role, yeah, I'm gonna start chucking shots because you ain't even trying to help. You just sitting corner want to be baby fed the ball. You can't be a shooting guard that does that. I don't care if you're a point guard, y'all. As a shooting guard, that position is supposed to be able to be the player you give the ball and they can make something happen. That's not a spot to where you're a spot up. No. That's what the power forward's supposed to be doing. That's why you see my slasher at the corner majority of the time, right? Spacing the floor. You're not supposed to be spotting up as a shooting guard, bro, or even as a so-called point guard. But look, Center get the rebound. We don't make the shot with my slasher right there. We get it slightly early. But y'all know one thing about my players, we play both ends. That's a block. You see what I'm saying? But they somehow get the rebound, and it's a 3-point game. Now, this is when the game started to get really bad. Okay. So the shooting guard's still at the corner, right? He flopping, he's still at the corner, he not doing nothing, he not playing no type of defense, right? Now you got the small forward, he handling the ball, right? So now the offense really about to look bad. Now, if y'all not paying attention, look at how the left hash ain't nobody over there. And I told y'all before the game, I said, bro, the PG is shooting guard, PG top of the key, shooting guard at the hash. There's nobody at the hash, y'all, right? So look, now watch this. The center get the ball, he kick it out to my slasher. Now, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, the shooting guard, he just gonna sit corner all game. We gotta play aggressive. So instead of us just being a spot up, trying to space the floor at the power forward position, we now have to take that initiative and be like, okay, we gotta be aggressive because the shooting guard, he ain't really trying to, showcase anything. He can't do anything. He just want to cherry pick. So look, we get the ball with my slasher. We center sets a good screen. This would have gotten at least to the free throw line, but the shooting guard messed this up, and it pissed me off, and I'm going to show y'all why. So watch this. Run the whole playback, right? He going to set the screen, spin, jumped. Now, look who called the timeout. Big Herm. The same guy who's sitting corner at the two-guard position, right? The same guy not playing no defense, won the ball, flopping, right? But if you run it back, this would have worked. What? Look at the left corner. If he would have just stayed where he was, this would have been a bucket, right? So look at this, y'all. But he brings an extra defender. Because if you pay attention, all at this point, it's a one-on-one against my slasher and the center. If we get the center to jump, it's either a bucket or a free throw attempt. Look, a spin, he jumps. Look who's man down there to help. The shooting guard. So now I'm like, bro, what you calling a timeout for? You're not even doing nothing for the team. You see what I'm saying? You're not trying to help. You're not playing no D. What you calling a timeout for? So I'm like, at this point, nah, bro, come get the ball. Because anytime when people do that to me on no matter what build that I'm playing on, I'm like, bro, nah, you doing all of that, get that person the ball. Like, I don't got time for all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want the ball so bad, do something with it, right? Now he's starting to celebrate. So, but here's the thing, y'all, we still had a chance. And this is what I want y'all to see. I was literally on the mic saying, why does the power forward have more attempts than me? So look at this, y'all. I'm like, hey, bro, get his brother the ball, right? He gets the ball. Look at this. You did all of this crying. You digged your own ditch, right? So I'm like, at this point, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't got time, y'all. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm not here to babysit folks, right? You're not getting the ball. You get the ball, now you do nothing with it. Like, do something. Look, we get the board again. I'm not rewarding that. Because notice that's the only thing he does is cherry pick, right? Not doing that. Guys, this guy was complaining all game. He not getting the ball. He not getting the ball. He the best player on the team. He's like that. Y'all ain't got no IQ. Watch this, y'all. Wide open. You're wide open. You're wide open. Look at this. He did all of this talking. Now you don't want to shoot. But I thought you was like that. I thought you was that guy. You want to know why he don't want to shoot? And this is my last time saying this to y'all because I'm tired of talking in circles, right? The reason why he didn't take that shot, because he knows if he misses, I'm going to talk my shit to him. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see this in my streams before. Guys will say they're not getting the ball. They get the ball. Now they scared to shoot, right? One, he ain't got no confidence, right? Because anybody that was saying they're not getting the ball, you get the ball wide open, you shooting the ball. This dude, now he's scared to go. You a grown ass man playing like this. And then this one I don't want y'all to buy. Oh, I'm selling on purpose. You're not selling on purpose, bro. You're not doing it on purpose. You're not. That's how you play. That's why you on bronze. That's why you a losing player. That's why you average 7 points. Look at how you play. You trash. It's that simple. That's why I said he digged his own ditch, right? Because he begged for the ball, right? And then he was on the mic saying, "This is why I hate playing Rams. I wish I had a team. If you had a team, you would have got. You wouldn't even have made the team. Look at this. You beg for the ball, mind you. He can't. He's a guard and can't even get to the free throw line. Look at this, y'all. 3 seconds. So look, we get to the line, but he can't do that on a guard. He got 90 plus ball handling, 90 plus shooting. He can't even get to the free throw line. But he's mad that my slasher's getting the ball more than he is. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy work. I know it is. But this ain't gonna be the longest video. I just want y'all to see a couple more things and I'm gonna get up out of here. To this PG, bro. This PG Carson. I don't know who you are, but you play. You are what I call somebody that plays with effort. You know what I'm saying? You play both ends. Again, y'all look. He see this shooting guard crying, complaining he not getting the ball. This is another opportunity, y'all. Watch this. What are we doing? You did all of that crying and complaining, and I told you why he don't want to go up. Because if he missed, he know that not only am I going to say something, but the whole team going to say something. Because he talking all, he digged his own ditch. And a lot of y'all got to stop doing that. You are not that guy. You're not the main character. This is what I'm saying. Just stick to my career, bro. Because when you come out here in an online mode, and what's the word I'm looking for? Experience, it's not what you think it is. You're not just gonna be able to cherry pick and score, score, score. And people don't respect that. I don't respect that. I don't like people just come out here. You're not playing no defense, but you're the first one down the court and expecting to get the ball. But when you get the ball wide open on a catch and shoot, you don't go up. What are we doing? But you supposed to be you. People don't got no IQ, and you the best player. Like, please go take a nap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I'm still in mic. I'm like, bro, you did all of this talk just to not shoot the ball. You crying and complaining you're not getting the ball, right? He like, nah, bro, y'all got it. This is that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm hoping my player gonna shoot the ball. I got a 78 through. We still gonna shoot it, right? So now 23-22. Y'all look at this, y'all. Look, this is a grown man too. Look at this. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? But when I say something about the old head community, man, Jay, you don't know what you're talking about. Is this not enough, proof for you? Does Big Herm not show you what I was talking about? Does it not show you? Does it now not prove to you? Huh? And I don't and see here's the thing, y'all be like, well, bro, how do you know it's a grown man? The guy's on the mic. And you gotta think, if kids are playing this game, if a kid is wide open, the kid gonna shoot the ball. A kid not gonna sit there and try to throw and try to move the ball. If a kid like, nah, I want the ball, the kid gonna shoot. He might get a very late, but he gonna shoot the ball. This guy is scared to shoot. He digged his own ditch, like I said. And like I told y'all, one thing they don't like is when you can talk trash and prove your points. People hate that. Me and him at this point going at it. Well, not going at it, but he's still saying like, man, yeah, you talking, but do some with the ball. I'm like, all right, bet. You think I'm not like my bill has a 99 dunk? I'm gonna do something with the ball. I'm gonna at least get to the free throw line, right? So like my thing is this: y'all best bet is just to stay in my career, bro. Don't come out here, bro. Me telling me, J man, why you got lethals on your players? Because the corner's wide open. See, when 2K got you out of position and you have opportunities to be open and get looks, yeah, you're gonna have lethal zones. You should if you wide open, right? You should. But I'm not gonna really show out the whole game. There's really no point, y'all. I just want y'all to see what I'm talking about. And look, y'all, he keep throwing my slasher the ball like we can't make nothing happen. He over here flopping while we're over here scoring the ball, right? It's just crazy how this happens consistently though. Like it's just very annoying, bro. This y'all, the PG fed up. He get his dude the ball. Look at this. Look, look. Now look at why we losing. Now, yes, I know what y'all gonna say. Small forward man got 18, but the small forward got four, at least got three steals. He at least trying to do something. Even though his man is giving him work, at least small forward, he got three stops. The shooting guard ain't doing nothing but just talking, bro. But just talking. You see, the PG was balling. Center was 0 for 4, but he still had he's still getting boards and giving the ball out. So there was a chance to win the game. Obviously, I told you about guard play. I told you that guard play can play a major factor into why you losing games, or nine times 10 is the major factor on why you're losing games. And we lost. We lost in overtime. We lost in overtime all because of this wreck bum. Y'all can go ahead and block this guy if you want to, if you're on PlayStation, but there is a reason, ladies and gentlemen, why I said what I said about the old head community. There's a reason. There is a reason why I said what I said about y'all, bro. And y'all got upset. Why? Because I spoke the truth. Look at how we just lost. Yes, I understand. The small forward man got 29. He had four stops though. He just couldn't make no shots. But at least he attempted to do something. This big Herm. Oh, I wanted to say something, boy. I just if you don't know, I'm monetized. Y'all don't understand when I be saying what I be saying in my videos, bro. But there's no way you should lose a game like that. That's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. But that's the player base that plays the game. That's the type of people that play this game. Grown men, how they're not getting the ball. You getting the ball, he's scared to do something with it. Talk all that trash. You're a losing player. That's why he's on bronze. That's why he averaged 7 a game. Look at how he plays basketball. Man got 22, 9 of 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. I know what y'all gonna say, but center got 2 points. Yeah, but he tried to space the floor. It's not like he just sat in the paint. He tried to hit shots. Can't make them. But we lost 77 to 71. So I'm done with this video. Y'all. I'm gone. Y'all be good, man. It's just this gotta stop, bro. This gotta stop. I'm out. Yo, MLB, if y'all want to talk to me. One more thing, y'all. What made this even more sad, this dude was on the mic celebrating that we lost him. He was like, yeah, you did all that scoring for nothing. You all talk. Dog, you lost the game as well. Like, I don't, and this is why I said what I said, but I think some of y'all are just flat out dumb. You do realize you lost too, right? You're making it seem like you're not going to get any blame. Bro, you lost the game as well. Talk about some, oh, yeah, you did all that scoring for nothing. Yeah, we lost, bro. Like, you are the reason. You're trash. So I don't understand why some of y'all be like, you're happy. And this is why I said before, devs, you need to make status on how you play and not the team plays. Because this guy, the shooting guard's a losing player. He is a losing player. Talk about some, you do all that scoring for nothing. Yeah, we lost. Because of your bum ass. You fucking trash. You talk all of the trash and scared to shoot the ball. What are we talking about? Boy, I wish they would get rid of the wreck for good, bro. I promise you. I wish they would get rid of this mode. I know y'all, bro. That's going too far. No, bro. They need to get rid of it. You can restart. It's like the word of wreck is like cursed at this point. Get rid of it. It's just it's not it's really it's too much, bro. It's too much stress. It's too much stupid people. It's too much goofy stuff going on, bro. I'm just ready for them to get rid of it, bro. I told you I want them to restart, okay? Because this is ridiculous, bro. It's been 7 seasons and people still out here doing what they doing and thinking like, oh, they did something. Dog, you are the reason why we lost the game. You got the ball. You did nothing with it. You sat corner. And when you got the ball, you were scared to shoot. What are we doing? And then you're celebrating because we lost. You lost too. Starting to think some of y'all don't have a diploma. Like, did you go to school? Do you know how to say your ABCs? Do you know how to count? Like at this point, yeah, I'm serious. Cause ain't no way you happy we lost. But that's why I say status should be based on your performance, not the teams. I'm out of here, bro.